Welcome to Hypnosis Health Info. I'm Roger Moore. This morning, coming over on the ferry, doing my usual morning of checking out the internet and seeing what's going on in the world and reading comics and news, and I came across WebMD, an article that says happiness is good for the heart. People who are usually happy and enthusiastic are less likely to develop heart disease than those who are glum. And whether you view the glass as half empty or half full may determine your risk for heart disease. Just as negative emotions such as depression, anger, and hostility are risk factors for heart attack and stroke, happiness seems to protect the heart. After accounting for known heart disease risk factors, the researchers found that the happiest people are 22% less likely to develop heart disease over the 10 years of follow-up than people who fell in the middle of the negative-positive emotion scale. People with the most negative emotions had the highest risk of heart disease, and people who scored highest for happiness had the lowest risk. This observed protection persisted even when naturally happy people were experiencing transient depressive symptoms. The findings do not prove that happiness protects the heart. For that, rigorously designed clinical trials would be needed. It's just speculation at this point, but there are several possible explanations for how happiness may protect the heart. They include healthier lifestyle. Happy people tend to sleep better, eat better, smoke less, and get more exercise. And all of these things lower heart disease risk. Psychological impact. Happiness may produce a host of positive chemical changes, such a reduction in stress hormones, that are good for the heart. Genetic influences. It could be that people who are predisposed to happiness are also predisposed to have fewer heart attacks. If we're able to change people's level of positive effect, we may be able to lower their risk for heart disease. And that's where hypnosis comes in, is changing that level of positive effect. And the researcher recommends that devoting at least 15 to 20 minutes a day to doing something enjoyable and relaxing. And make sure that this activity is not the first thing to be abandoned on a busy day. So don't worry, be happy. There are numerous strategies that could help naturally negative people become happier, including express gratitude on a regular basis. Practice being optimistic. Engage in frequent acts of kindness. Visualize one's best self. And again, that's hypnosis coming in there, of creating that image of being your best. Savor joyful events and practice forgiveness. Finally, regular exercise and sexual activity and good sleep are all associated with increased self-reported happiness. You know, back in grad school, one of the teachings that we had was that how we relate to an issue is the issue. In other words, as life happens and there's various events, whether it's job loss or other financial issues or relationship issues or parenting issues, whatever it might be, that we need to acknowledge our feelings, our emotions, and also acknowledge our thoughts and be aware that we're hurt or angry or fearful or sad or whatever it might be, and be aware of our thinking around that subject. But then instead of getting all bummed out and oh, woe is me and ain't it awful, to move to that place of, okay, here's the situation, here's what happened, let's focus on solutions and figure out how to move forward in life, how to create life as joyful and wonderful out of the mess that's just happened. How do we clean up this mess? The milk was spilled. What do we need to do to clean it up instead of fretting and worrying and stewing about spilled milk? And that ties in with what we're talking about here, folks, of creating an attitude of gratitude, a place of being joyful, of viewing life in the world as the glass is half full or perhaps even full. That every day we express our gratitude for the abundance that we have. No matter how small it is, be grateful that we have breath. Be grateful that we have water. Be grateful for the things and the relationships and the things in life we have. And to laugh, to go play, to create joy in our lives. And ultimately that's going to help create health. And self-hypnosis is absolutely one of the best tools that I know of to help create that place of joyfulness, that place of love and forgiveness and gratitude in our hearts and in our lives. And one of the tools here at Hypnosis Health Info that you can use to help you achieve that place of gratitude, that place of life is abundant and the glass is at least half full, if not fuller, is the stress reduction MP3 download, Orange Blossom. And I've told you about it before. It's a free 27-minute MP3 download that you can put on your iPod, or I have mine on my Droid. You put it wherever on your computer, wherever you have it, or put it on. I have clients that'll download their computer and put it on a CD and put it in their CD player because, like me, they don't have iPods. And listen to that every day for at least 2 weeks. And throughout the day, as the negative events happen, the woeful events happen, to simply think or say to yourself, Orange Blossom. And feel yourself relax. Feel yourself get grounded, to get centered, to be aware of your thoughts, be aware of your emotions. Acknowledge what is. Acknowledge that the milk is spilled. But again, instead of going, oh, isn't it awful, woe is me, the sky is falling, henny penny types of stuff over spilt milk, focus on solutions. What do I need to do to work on this relationship? What do I need to do to increase my income? What do I need to do to reduce my debt? What do I need to do to create a new job? Or whatever the issue is in our life, focus on solution versus the woe is me, the sky is falling. There's lots of other tools here at Hypnosis Health Info. Certainly the light switch self-hypnosis technique up there in the orange bar, just click on self-hypnosis. It's all free. Take a look around. Also be sure to visit the store. There's other products that not only of my own, but of other professionals that you can purchase. But use the tools, use the resources here at Hypnosis Health Info to create that joy, that happiness, that health and wellness in your life. I'm Roger Moore, and this is Hypnosis Health Info.